stuff, it looks great. Don't you think? I think it looks great. There's a guy named Spencer Cox who is relatively well known in the field of AIDS activism, of AIDS advocacy, of working with AIDS and HIV globally, locally. He worked for AMFAR. But I knew him way, way back when we were both teenagers. Actually, he was a preteen, but he was at least 15 years older than I. He was so much more worldly and savvy, and I wanted to grow up to be like him. He and I both were young actors, and I moved well on stage, which is code for you don't know how to dance, but you can sing and act. And he moved well on stage, and we both kind of moved well together at the back of a dance class that everybody else seemed to understand how to do. Someone's in front, doing the steps in front of a mirror, and everyone else does it. And Spencer and I were like, let's talk about something else here at the back of class. After a performance of a play that he was in, a group of us went over to the director's house, and she was having a big party. And I had brought, wait for it, original cast albums that included the original Broadway cast of Evita. I think I brought it to try to impress Spencer. He liked things to be a little bit more, like, gritty. Like, he liked Mama's Song in Chicago. I liked the Cell Block Tango. That was too light for him. He liked a little more bite, a little more grit, a little more edge. You know, kind of like starting with Betty Davis and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, and then going from there. And I still remember about this guy who has been eulogized and celebrated and had things named for him, and who altered the lives of many, including mine, including his own. The part that he liked in Evita was not Patti LuPone screaming out the dramatic sections of A New Argentina at the end of Act 1. He loved the part where the union workers all come in and sing little lines. He waited for it. Every time we played it, he wanted to nationalization, and he would want to jump in on that bridge before it was time for it. Makes me think, you can change so much. You can make such an impact. You can have a far and vast reach, and still, you might go back to those roots of unionization and the importance of collective bargaining and collective action.